Hey guys, so I haven't done a video in a little while, and actually once I get back on vacation I'll be doing several more again, but there were a couple that I wanted to do after chatting with a couple of girlfriends that are homeschoolers, and realized, oh, there's a couple of things that I do that I kind of take for granted because I just do them. But I learned this at school because, you know, we used to have to start at 8:30, which for me is like super early. I'm really not a morning person. I'm really good at faking it though. But one of the things I did was I created this cheat finder so that I could literally turn the page and it would tell me what to do next. So there's never a wonder of, oh, what should we do or any of that. And you know, a lot of times it was just whatever we got done in the amount of time that we had, you know. Sometimes I would just restart it over the next day or start where we left off or whatever. So there's beautiful applications to this cheat binder, and I wanted to actually show you exactly how it lays. You can see it's kind of thick because this is actually how I store it on my chair that I use to put everything on in front of me, kind of use it like a podium. But you can see right here, you can see that my spelling book is actually in here. If you can kind of see that my composition book's in here, my daily oral grammar book's in there. So I actually keep those in there, and you know, it's a big enough binder to do that, and I just leave it downstairs. I don't really ever take it with me anywhere. So I just kind of wanted to show you. I am going to take those out at the well, maybe I can leave them in. We'll see how it goes. So this is my cheat binder. I open this up every morning, and when we used to do a hymn, I have a hymn in here. This will probably get replaced with worship music. That's actually what I want to do. So that'll be in there, and then you will see this is going to be amazing to you. You're just gonna be like, wow, this is such a great concept. She's a genius. No, not really. Watch. Pray. Read Bible. And a lot of times I'll even keep where we and you know, stopped right here, or for reading Genesis or whatever, just right there so that I know. We actually haven't started this year, so I actually have been skipping right over. This is a poem. You can see how messy it is. Uh-oh, I skipped a page because after pray, there's pledge. See? Pledge, very simple. Then read Bible. I actually probably should switch those. I like to do God, then country, but then we have our poem, the Jabberwocky, and I've actually still got a few poems in here from last year, so I like to keep them in here for my own reference too. So you can see the road not taken, and let's see, the naming of cats. Okay, so then we go into skip counting. And if you don't know the skip counting very well, right behind her you could go ahead and put your chart so that you have it. I just look on the Boyses and I know it well enough. So then phonograms, and I actually do keep my phonogram page in here, so you can see that, the front and back. Right now we're doing phonogram cards. The boys are working up to the phonogram pages. And then I actually have this, and then we do, after phonograms, we do silent final E, which I have written right here. You can't really see it. It says silent final E. And so then we'll go to that, and you could keep that chart right here as well. I put it up behind my whiteboard in my little classroom, and I am pointing to it as we say it. So you could do either way. You could do both, in fact. It's totally up to you, whatever helps you. Then spelling, and so behind there I would have my spelling, and at this point they get to sit down. So we do a lot of standing up and sitting down, so they're kind of engaged throughout the entire day. So then my spelling book would be in there. And then grammar jingles, and behind my grammar jingles I actually do have, and I also put my daily oral grammar in here. When I do the sheets, I do that because I kind of make myself, when I used to grade them, I used to keep my keys in here, or as you get into higher up daily oral grammar, sometimes it's nice to have exactly the markings that you should have on your daily oral grammar right in front of your face, so that you're not having to look at the book and, you know, do all of that stuff. It just kind of was a helpful reference for me to have that there, so I'll kind of show that to you. You can kind of see it. Sorry, this is not the best quality video. I'm doing it from my laptop, which doesn't do the best quality, but I wanted to do this. It also uploads a lot faster though, because the resolution isn't so high. But there you can see I've got my grammar jingles on both sides. And then I've got my Shirley grammar, because then we do daily oral grammar. And then that's all gonna fall out. Then I've got composition. See, we do composition next. And I actually need to put a Latin sleeve in here to remind myself to do Latin. And then I've actually got the book that we're using for composition. Obviously, I couldn't do this with everything. The other thing that I'm going to start keeping in here is a weekly contact thing, because we're doing CVA and we have to have a weekly contact. So with the boys, I actually have them write that out, and so I can just have that right here, or a checklist of homework, or, you know, add whatever you want. But this, I find, just makes it really easy to be able to know what I'm going to do next. It's very simple. I literally write it very easily, and then I just keep my reference stuff in there so that I'm not searching all over for whatever it is that I need. And I try to keep it pretty simple, not too difficult to manage. But there it is. So that's my cheat binder. I hope that was helpful. I hope that helps you to have a easier flow and to know what to do with your day. And it's just something that helped me. So, all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.